Christians, we really need to talk about this. Now, I know you're out there thinking, oh no, here we go again. But really, just hold on just a few minutes and listen to what I got to say. We're living in a world where faith is sometimes an option. Well, it's not really, but we portray as it, or we live like faith is just an option. Now, faith is not just an option, and there's three different things that we need to do in order to overcome that. One is being authentic, living and being real, being you, being authentic, coming from the heart. And the other one is taking action. Not just sitting by, watching the world go by, actually taking action, using some of that heartfelt things that you have that God has given you. And the other one is just an ounce of humility. Not to be hypocritic, but to have an ounce of humility so that when you're talking to somebody out there who really needs to hear it, or to be uplifted, or to be raised up, or anything like that, that they are truly, genuinely blessed by what you have to give to them. A few weeks ago, I had gotten off of work late. It was around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And for context, I usually get to work around 6 a.m. So I really hadn't had much to eat all day long, and I was hungry. So on my way home, I thought, well, let me stop by Wendy's. I can get me a burger, get me some fries, and maybe something to drink, and just have something to eat on my way home. Well, anyway, when I get up to the drive-through window, there's a lady standing there. She looked like she had been through it, had a hard day, long, whatever. Anyway, I said, thank you so much for working late. I'm hungry. You're here. You got me some burgers, some fries, a drink. I just wanted to say thank you. Well, she went from a grim face to super happy. If it made her day, I'm not really sure. Didn't really get to talk to her much after that. But anyway, I just wanted to tell her how much I thanked her. Well, she turned around, got my food ready, came back and asked me if I wanted a free Frosty. Now, I don't know if Wendy's has free Frosties or not anyway, but I felt honored that she wanted to give me a free Frosty anyhow. I then in turn told her, nah, I don't want a Frosty. I just wanted her to know that there is some people out there that really appreciates all the things that other people do for them, and for those who work late like she does, in order to be able to give somebody like me who had a long day, worked late, and was hungry. Now, as I drove off, I really hoped that this turned her day around, at least for a little while. And, it was late at night. She was probably getting ready to get off work, but I hope it did turn her day around. And to be completely honest, I was very, very appreciative. Where else am I going to stop? Maybe Taco Bell. I don't know what else is open out there in the middle of the night. But anyway, there was somebody there who gave me food because I was hungry and who was up late at night working. So that leads me into the first thing, authenticity. To be authentic and to come from the heart. There are so many people out there that fake being real, or putting a mask on and just acting the part and not doing what it is that comes from the heart. Psalms 34:18 says, the Lord is close to those who are brokenhearted, and not to those who are perfectly polished, those who are just acting the act. Just to be there, to be in the moment, trying to get something in return. I don't know. Just all kinds of different ways and different things to do in order to not be real. But those who are truly authentic, who want to be there, who has an ounce of humility in them, and who truly, truly cares. The second part is taking action. I really, really believe that we are put into places or put in scenarios where we are needed right there in the moment. And if we don't take action, it's kind of like, God opens a door, you don't walk through it, or God opens a door, you do walk through it. Well, if you take action when the time is given, then you're walking through that door. You're doing what is asked of you. When God puts you in a place, asks you to go do something, you have to take action. James 2:17 says, faith by itself, if not accompanied by action, is dead. That means helping a friend, forgiving a neighbor, whatever the case may be. Small things, big impact, as well as it can be sometimes uncomfortable. That is when real growth happens. The third part in this is humility. Not hypocrisy, but humility. There are some Christians out there that think by pointing out somebody else's problem or something else that's going wrong with somebody else is what faith is, or is what being a Christian is. In Matthew 7:3, it reminds us, why do you look at a speck of sawdust in your brother's eye when you have a plank in your own? Within that verse, what it means is that you got to stop judging others and just start helping. Stop comparing others to you or to other people. Stop comparing and start serving. And why? Because that's the kind of faith that sticks out and helps others. So here's the key takeaways. Being a Christian isn't about being perfect. It's about having a little bit of humility, taking some action, and just being you, being real, being in the moment. So I want you to leave this video today asking yourself one critical thing, saying, what's the one thing that I can do today to actually live in my faith? So go out there, do something amazing, do something awesome, be real, take action, and have just a little bit of humility. And if you have a moment in your life where you've already done that, share that in the comments down below. I'd love to read about some of the things that you've been through, similar to my story of going through the drive-thru and just blessing that lady and just giving her a moment of happiness. And to wrap it all up, welcome to Disciple Unfiltered. I'm Jason, and I want you to have a blessed day.